Welcome to my video of my trip to Three Rivers Lodge in the summer of 2022. Actually, I was there in June of that year. Actually, I'm going to be going back in June of this year. Again, I had such a great time. As far as the trip goes, the first piece of the adventure is getting yourself to Montreal. I flew from my home. I live in New Brunswick. I flew up to Montreal, spent a night in a local hotel, and then got picked up by the lodge and went to a charter facility. And here we are on our charter, flying to Shefferville, Quebec. It's about a 3.5 hour flight. Very comfortable. Just enjoy the scenery as we're going. When we get there, we help unload the plane and take our stuff to the venue where we get picked up by our twin otter, which will be the next leg of our journey over to Lodge, which is about a half-hour flight. As you can see, fairly dark, cool day. Going there, we're pretty excited about getting to camp. The folks with the twin otter, they help us load up everything and make sure we got all our gear. Again, for a short flight, if you've flown into an otter, you know it's the seats are comfortable, but you don't have a lot of space. But you do have a great view because you don't fly very high, so you can see any wildlife. You can check the scenery out if you haven't been up into Labrador before. A lot of stunted spruce. A lot of water, a lot of lakes, rivers, and streams, and as you're flying over, you can just imagine all the unexplored places that you'd be over. Are getting to the body of water. We're going to be landing shortly, and once we get landed, we'll meet the guides at the dock and load everything, and they actually take everything to our rooms. Don't carry anything. It's a great setup. Your assigned rooms. I'm going to show you a tour of the cabin here in a moment. The cabins are very comfortable. There's two to a cabin, but you get your own bedroom. Nice. It's a very modern hotel facility. So we arrive at camp, and here's your bedroom. And I'll take you on a bit of a tour of the cabin. So you have mosquito netting, although mosquitoes, I didn't notice any mosquitoes at night, but I guess it's just maybe sometimes the year it's bad. Get a living room with a wood stove, a little fridge for your refreshments, a full bathroom with a shower, running water, flush toilet, very comfortable, everything you'd expect in a modern lodge. And you've got a deck out front to hang up all your stuff. And like I say, I shared it with another gentleman. We had a great time, and lots of room for all your stuff. And here's a picture outside of the main lodge where you'll eat your dinner, hang out. Here's our hangout spot. We typically would go there every morning, have our coffee. Good internet service there. You can catch up on sports or news, or talk to friends and family. Show them all your pictures of your fish. And typical camps, you know, the caribou head and the big trout. And these trout are ones that have been caught at Three Rivers Lodge. And these trout, I looked 27, 28 inches. They must be 9-10 pound trout, my guess. Very beautiful camp, lots of goodies, always out for snacks, and a big deck out front for having a cold beer at the end of the day or a cigar. They have a big dining room. We eat with our guides every night, buffet style. Have a great time, catch up on the day. And in terms of the fishing, you go to a different spot every day, typically with a different guide. And you're matched up with another fisherman. Fisher person, I guess, and the video doesn't do justice to the number of fish we caught. We caught a lot of fish. You know, you would get 3 or 4 pound fish, but you'd also once in a while hook a 6 or 7 pound one. And here's my friend Nate, and he's going to hook onto about a 6 or 7 pound trout here shortly, and I'll show you the video of that as well. In terms of what we're using for bait, it's all fly fishing, hook and release. Typically streamers, a lot of streamers, some dry flies, and some nymphing. I was new to nymphing. I'm an Atlantic salmon fisherman, so this was all new to me, but I even got the hang of it and caught some fish using nymphs. When streamers weren't working, then we went subsurface with nymphs, and it seemed to work pretty good.
Hey, it might be pretty big.
Is that right? Wow.
Trout? Looks like it. Good job, Nate.
Fire it. Friggin' wind here. Alright, now before I gotta get out of here so I don't fall off. Just over there sipping.
Nice one.
So Nate has a nice fish here, 6 or 7 pounder. Show you in a second. He'll end up bringing the net in so I can get a picture of it for him, and I took a picture for the video as well. Most of my videos Nate catching fish. Of course, I'm doing the filming, so not too many of me catching them, but everyone at the camps caught lots of fish, and you'll catch brook trout, but there's also pike, lots of pike if you're into that. We did keep some pike for dinner. They're very good eating. And there's also whitefish here, and there was one stretch we were on, there was actually lake trout, and there is lake trout in the lake by the camp that you can go to after dinner at night and fish for lake trout.
Sure.
Right off the shore. Okay, so we're,
Yeah, it's weird.
when you go fishing, you fish all day, so we're having our lunch by the brook. And usually you're out the door about 8 a.m. and you're back to camp about 5 o'clock. Time to have a shower, get changed before dinner, which is at around 6 or 6:30. And like I say, you have a different guide typically every day. Great bunch, very knowledgeable, and they work very hard for you to help you get fish. They say all hook and release. And we try to take a picture of the bigger ones. We didn't take a picture of every fish we caught, of course. In terms of the bugs, there was days that there was a lot of mosquitoes and black flies, but there was also a lot of days where there was very few. For me, of course, I have fly dope and had a mosquito net for my head if they got bad, but I never had to wear it. Also sunscreen, because some days it was quite sunny, and of course you're out in the sun all day long. The weather can change very quickly. If you've been to Labrador before and you've been to Newfoundland, it can start out as a nice sunny clear day, can quickly turn into a very cool rainy day, so you almost got to take stuff for whatever weather you're going to run into. So your package includes 2 flyouts during your week. One will be to an out camp that you'll stay overnight in at Fifth Rapids. It's really great fishing there. And you go over there with four of your friends and 2 guides, and you're treated very well. And the second flight is to Second Rapids. It's about a 5-10 minute flight. Just saves time instead of transporting you in a boat, which could take hours. Like 5-10 minute flight, and you're there. And they'll come pick you up at the end of the day. At the camp. So this is the out camp. It's very nice. It's about a 15-minute flight from the main lodge, and as I mentioned, you'll stay overnight. And I've got a video here of just what it looks like inside. And the plane drops you off, and you'll see in a moment, then it heads back to camp for the day, and we'll come back and get you tomorrow. Yeah, I did.
My holy shit.
Get right overhead. So this is campsite. You get your own bed. You're sharing a room with another person. Very modern inside. All propane, stove, fridge. It's got a shower, flush toilets, all the comforts of home. And you're in the middle of nowhere. And so this is our first day here, just getting set up, getting some lunch, and good thing, because as I said, the weather can turn in a minute, and it did. And this squall didn't last more than 10 minutes, and it got sunny again. And so we went fishing after it got nice out.
Okay. So that's why you're asking about mayo. I was wanting to get mayo. I wouldn't have mayo. We do have mayo. Yeah. What?
There's a small bucket, and it was behind the.
So this is a really nice spot. It's called Rick's Run, and my buddy Nate, he just get hooks of fish one right after another. I don't know how many fish we caught at this place. We were there all day, and we caught dozens each. And I think the biggest one I got here was 26 or 27 inches, which I'm guessing in the 7 to 8 pound range. But we caught a lot of smaller ones as well, and it was just a lot of fun. They were taking bombers, streamers, anything we put out there, and it was just full of fish. A little hard fishing, it's, as you can tell, little pockets, but it's a lot of fun. We had a great time here. Yeah, so we caught a lot of fish, and he said we didn't take pictures of all of them, but this was a nice fish, as they all were. I put this video in, I actually don't hook anything here, but I just want to show you kind of what the water was like with my GoPro. I did, this is after I probably hooked 4 or 5 fish right over in that dark water with a bomber drive by. And,
It's sinking, yeah.
just catching another one here. I don't think I get it on the GoPro, but I'll show it to you in the net, I think. Really nice spot. A lot of trout all over the place here. And, you were just watching a video of Nate, my buddy, fishing just up from me there, top part of it. He was getting lots of fish as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed that this year. We were hoping that they'd be on, but when we got up, they were done.
They're done. Yeah. Oh, we hit one spot there. I don't know. There was 4 of us fishing it.
Yeah.
We must get 35 or 40, all 5.
Here's the plane coming in to pick us up. Unfortunately, for a week we had a great time. The meals are amazing. Every night, just top notch, and we had a lot of fun. And the week I was there, I think there was 3 couples and a few extra guys, and we had great discussion every night on the fishing, and just had a great time. Like I say, was fortunate enough I'll be able to go back this year in June of 2023, and I can't wait. It was just top notch all the way. When you are finished your week, you do fly out to Shefferville, modern airport, get you back to Montreal, and off you go back home. Anyway, thanks for watching.